So I just want to read something to you guys, share a bit of encouragement. Okay, so God promises to make something good out of the storms that bring devastation to your life. That's something I wrote because of trials that I have faced, storms that have come that have brought a lot of devastation to our life as family. I also want to read something that's in 1 Thessalonians 3:3. This Bible is so amazing. I got it when I was in Teen Challenge. I really recommend it. It's the Start Bible for new believers, New King James Version. The Greg Laurie, he's the one that wrote this. But I'm not a new believer, but I was at the time. So this is really helpful. You learn and you grow, and it just gives really good descriptions on what the verses mean. Okay, so 1 Thessalonians 3:3, the learned portion, it says, so let me read you the verse. So it says that no one should be shaken by these afflictions, for you yourselves know that we are appointed to this. Okay, let me go on into verse 4. For in fact, we told you before we were with you that we would suffer tribulation just as it happened, and you know. For this reason, when I could no longer endure it, I sent to know your faith, lest by some means the tempter had tempted you, and our labor might be in vain. Okay, so let me read you the learned portion of this. It's really good. So Jesus said, in the world you will have tribulation. John 16:33, that's where that is in the Bible. Part of the spiritual growth is preparing for hard times, trials, difficulties, and even persecution make up a significant portion of the Christian life. When these painful times arrive, and they will, God wants us to be ready and use them as platforms for growth. So, back to what I wrote, God promises to make something good out of the storms that bring us devastation to our life. So, God wants us to grow. That's the good that He promises us. He promises that we are going to grow, we are going to move on, we are going to make it through, we are going to be okay. It's going to be difficult, and we're going to feel like we can't get through this life, and we just can't do it, and we just want to give up. But don't give up. Just know that the trials, tribulations, difficulties, the storms, they're going to help you grow, and they're going to make you stronger. Okay, and I know that if you're going through a really tough time with something that happened recently or something that happened a long time ago, that's going to sound crazy, and you're not going to believe me, and you're going to just, shut that out. But I want you to hear that it's going to help you grow. Whatever you're facing is going to make you grow, and you're going to come out strong. I just want you to know that. I don't know why I need to say that, but I feel like somebody needs to hear that. So this is going to make you stronger, and you are going to be okay. This is not the end. I promise you, God's love for us will never end. No matter what we face, no matter how difficult we feel like it is, and we're never going to get through it, we are going to be okay. So let me continue with this. It says, God wants us to be ready and use them as platforms for growth, instead of asking, why me? Why now? And why this? The Lord encourages us to use suffering to grow closer to Him, and to remember that He is fashioning us into the likeness of Christ. And Jesus suffered more than any of us ever will. The truth is, it is an honor to be persecuted for our faith. You can find that in Matthew 5:11 and 12. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I'm going to just read that last part again. This is really good. Instead of asking, why me, why now, why this? The Lord encourages us to use suffering to grow closer to Him, and to remember that He is fashioning us into the likeness of Christ. And Jesus suffered more than any of us ever will. The truth is, it is an honor to be persecuted for our faith. So, guys, the storms in our life, they're going to make us strong. And then they're there for a reason. And it's very unfortunate that things like that happen in our life. But we live in a fallen world. But just know that no matter what happens, the Lord loves you and everything is going to be okay. And it may not seem like it. This is, the things that we deal with are very difficult, and we feel like, things are never going to get better. Things are never going to look up. Just know that everything that happens in our life is for a reason, and it's there to build us up. And God will never give you more than what you can handle. I know it might feel like that, but I've been through a lot in my life too, and there's never been a time where I said, God, why are you doing this to me? There's never been a time like that. So I encourage you today that whatever you're going through, you're going to make it out, and to seek God, because He is going to help you. He will deliver you, and He will comfort you and love you like no one else can. Thank you.